Somebody, first of all, I would never be freaking dumpster diving. But if I see somebody come from the dumpster looking crazy, I'm not going to interact. I'm going to run. What's up, y'all? It's going to be another reaction video today. It is going to be an animated horror story. This is from MJV Animations. The channel link and this video will be down below. I'm scared. But it's nighttime. That's why I'm watching the animated versions. I will watch some scary short stories soon. But we're in a safe place, like comforting backdrop. We good over here, okay? So get your snacks, get your drinks, get your blankets. Let's watch the video.
I don't think I ever talked about this to anyone, as it is the most terrifying incident of my life. I was in middle school when my dad died in an accident. My mom and I shifted to a new town. She took a job at the local school, and I got admitted there too. So the new boy and the son of a teacher. You can probably imagine how my first day went. A big, tall guy, who was the bully, pushed me, and I tripped over the dumpster. Someone's leftover smelly hot dog smacked me on the face. The mustard that came out of it looked like poop on my face. Anyways, I got home. I didn't say anything to my mom and went to bed. The next few days went by, and I was still the lonely, unwanted kid in school. One day at recess, I was walking to the school cafeteria when I heard a familiar laugh. I followed it and stopped outside of a classroom. My mom was standing near a desk and talking to a man wearing a bow tie. Who the frack wears a bow tie?
Period.
Yeah, well, we're just adjusting well. I think it's a little tough for Liam.
Y'all, he look nasty.
Is he alright? I don't know. He doesn't talk much. Well, I can talk to him if you want. And that's how Gerald came into our life. After 3 months of this conversation, Mom got married to him. He was the school accountant, and they both kind of fell in love and had their perfect marriage. Gerald was not a bad guy. I mean, at first, I just couldn't hate him. After they got married, Gerald moved into our house. He tried hard to impress me. He would make breakfast, take us out to dinner every Friday night, even bought me my favorite gaming console on my birthday. One day, I was taking books from my
I'm up here eating banana pudding.
Next class.
We had a cookout yesterday.
Strong slap at the back of my head.
Happy Labor Day, y'all.
I saw Monty.
I'm filming this on Labor Day, so it's gonna be late.
Evil sidekicks. Look who's famous now. Monty, dude, I don't want any trouble. Alright, leave me alone. Or what? Your stepdad's gonna kick my ass? Let me go. You do know that your mom is screwing the school accountant, right? Everyone laughed as he made jokes about my family.
Kids are so irky. Because what do that got to do with you?
Keep my family out of this, okay?
Period.
Whoa! Big talks all of a sudden. Saying this, he punched me in the face and gave me a black eye. I lied to my mom, saying I got elbowed in basketball practice. I planned to avoid Monty like a plague from the next day, but fate has something shocking planned. Upon reaching school, we were all informed about the untimely demise of Monty Clement. He was returning home from school and got brutally murdered by some psycho. His body was found floating in the big lake in the woods.
Damn.
His hands and legs were tied, and he was thrown into the lake. Not being able to swim, he drowned.
His stepfather did that.
Death wasn't painful enough. The killer pulled his nails and teeth out. His parents were devastated, and everyone was shocked. Cops started
It's a bit excessive.
Murder, and a night curfew took place in the town. No kid was supposed to wander alone in the streets after school. I was sitting on my room in a rainy Sunday afternoon when Gerald came in. Hey, are you alright? I guess so. He sat beside me on the bed and said, "Were you and Monty close?" I see. We used to have complaints about him being a bully in school. Did he ever hurt you? I didn't want to say anything about to somebody who just died, so I lied. No, never.
He need to stop telling the truth. He been lying this whole show.
Did the cops find who did this? Not yet.
Tell your parents.
Gerald got up.
Tell somebody if you're getting bullied.
He
Period.
stopped and turned around. His eyes were glowing wide. A sick smile appeared on his face. You're safe now, Liam. And then left. A cold shiver ran down my spine. Why did he say that? From the next day on, I started keeping a close eye on Gerald. He had a habit of working in the basement till midnight. After having dinner that night, I remained awake in my bed, waiting for Gerald to go to sleep. As soon as the clock struck midnight, I heard the basement door close. Footsteps started to come.
This giving like the stepfather vibes.
Stopped right outside my door. It was
Y'all ever seen that movie?
And my room was quite dark. The dim light coming from the hallway created a shadowy atmosphere. I looked at the open door and saw Gerald standing outside. His eyes were scanning my room.
How did his mom marry him?
I was awake, and thank God for that. After watching me sleep for almost a minute straight, he slowly turned around and went to his bedroom. The moment I heard the bedroom door close, I slowly got up from my bed. Carefully walked downstairs without making a single noise. The house was pin-drop silent, and only the sound of the grandfather clock was echoing in the void. I twisted the basement door. He never locked this door. This much I knew. Coming down, I turned on the light and found myself standing in a not-so-mysterious place. There was a wooden table and a chair. Piles of files and documents were on the desk. A worn-out couch and a small television were also.
I would not have went down there.
Nothing suspicious or alarming here, I thought to myself. Suddenly, my eyes went to the small mini-freezer where Gerald stored his beers. I don't know why I opened it, but as I did,
Ooh,
the ground beneath my feet swept away. Along with the beer cans, there was a jar filled with pungent-smelling, colorless liquid. And in that solution, handfuls of teeth and fingernails were floating.
It is okay.
No!
Nails still had fleshy residue stuck to them. Why are you up so late, Liam?
Ooh.
I turned back in fear and saw Gerald standing behind me. His face had a blank expression.
Them teeth, yeah.
And his eyes weren't blinking.
Them
He asked
teeth.
again, "Why are you up so late, Liam?"
Why do you have teeth in your refrigerator?
Faster.
Next to your beer.
Fumble. You killed Monty? Why? Why did you? Because he hurt you. I'm your dad, and it's my job to protect you. I screamed. Mom! Stop it. Liam, stop shouting. You'll wake the neighbors. You're a murderer. Gerald pressed his hand on my mouth and then kissed me on the forehead. His saliva dripped over my
Ew.
face, and then looked me in the eye and whispered,
Ew.
"Daddy's going to take care of you. Just let him, Liam." I couldn't make a sound. My voice died in my throat.
It's the
I
spit.
only cried. Just then
Wipe
I
your
heard
face,
my
bro.
mom's voice calling out. "Gerald? Liam? What are you guys doing down there?" Nothing, honey. Just having a chat." He let go of me, and I wiped my face with my sleeve.
Oh my god,
My
ew.
mom came down and looked at us. "Did you scare him, Gerald?" No, honey. I was just explaining to Liam about the teeth and nails." "Oh my God, Liam, are you okay?" I looked down and saw that I had peed my pants.
His mother knew?
My mom came close to me and kissed my cheek, saying, You don't need to be afraid of him. He just wants to help out. What? Help out with what? I saw Monty bullying you at school.
Oh, hell
He had it
no.
coming. Trust me. It felt so good when we tied him up near the lake and pulled his teeth and nails out.
Oh my
We threw his
gosh.
body into the water and watched him drown in the lake. I'm not gonna let anyone hurt you. I guess that makes us a twisted family, but who cares? I still live with my parents.
I would have dipped.
My mom and my dad, Gerald. We had pledged to protect each other for the rest of our lives. I know that they are twisted, but I can't leave them. They are all I have. And for Gerald, I've already lost a father who once cared.
You gotta eat the fish like
I
that.
can't lose him now. The remains of Monty are still in our basement.
Oh my gosh.
Mom and Dad kept it as a memento. And to think, I also started to grow fond of their weirdness. After all, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree.
Okay, I wasn't
When
expecting
it all
that.
started,
Let's pause. I was not expecting that. That's crazy. That grossed me out a little bit. It's the spit and the way he ate that fish. No. But, okay, that was a good little plot twist. Let's do one more. Let's see. I'm going to try to skip.
Muriel and I used to go dumpster diving when we were about 12 years old. We lived in the countryside and loved roaming around the town riding our bikes. There was this old abandoned factory in our town in front of which people used to dump their garbage for the cleaning van to take away every Sunday. So, the best time to dumpster dive was Saturday night, as we could have a lot of stuff to look through for hidden treasures. The reason we called our findings hidden treasures is because sometimes we did find some pretty expensive stuff that people just threw away due to a little dysfunction. One time, Muriel found this set of silver forks, which were covered in rust and broken at the tip. We earned good money selling them in a pawn shop. So, it was a Saturday night fun activity that not only gave adventure, but also thrills. The dumpster was located in a sketchy place where no one would go after sundown. The abandoned factory was infamous around the town for all kinds of criminal activities.
What possessed people to do that as teens? I never was that adventurous.
Just kept our business to
Like,
the dumpsters.
willingly
Until one
walk into
night, our
danger.
world turned upside down. I was standing on the sidewalks opposite Muriel's house and waiting for him to sneak out so we could go on our routine expedition. After 5 minutes, he came out.
My bad, y'all. Hold on.
Out so we could go on our routine expedition. After 5 minutes, he came out and we began riding to our destination. It was a full moon night, so even if our cycles had headlights, the view was still clear as crystal. The silver moonlight helped us navigate our way. We passed the cornfields, then the shimmering lake, and finally reached the abandoned factory. We parked our bikes under a big tree and walked to the dumpster, grabbing our flashlight and pickup sticks. The dumpster had a reeking smell, so we didn't want to use our hands directly to grab something. Like I said, we've done this many times, but
That is so
particularly
nasty.
that
I
night,
can't.
something felt off about that entire place. Generally, we would hear sounds of crickets and frogs, but that night, we heard nothing. Isn't it too quiet tonight? Yeah, I said, while scanning the spooky surroundings. Suddenly, a coyote howled in the woods and Muriel said, let's get this done with and go home. I'm getting a weird vibe about this place tonight. Muriel was braver than me in most cases, but as soon as he said that, I felt the hair at the back of my neck stand up. We poked and ransacked the dumpster with our sticks. After a pile of household
Y'all
waste
shoulda just
and rotten
left.
food, I saw a red hairy thing peeking out under a black layer of a garbage bag. Hey, Muriel, what do you think that is? At each other, and I moved the layer of plastic to see it more clearly. As soon as I did that, I backed away screaming in fear. Ah! Holy moly! Is that?
Holy moly.
The reason Muriel stuttered in fear was in front of our eyes. A partial head with curled red hair was now peeking from the pile in that dumpster.
What is it, a
We were
clown?
about to pee ourselves as we realized we might have discovered the body of a woman. Should Should we call the police? But who would believe us that we had nothing to do with this murder? While Muriel and I went on discussing what should be done in this situation,
they not smart.
my eyes went back to my head, and I saw it move. I froze in fear. No words came out of my mind. I just kept staring at that head in the dumpster. Russell? Russell? What is it? Muriel called out to me and I pointed at the head with my shaking hands. Both of our eyes got fixated on the head and we were pinned to the ground by an unknown fear. The head moved in a very creepy way, bobbled up and down a little for a few seconds, and then all of a sudden...
Ew.
A woman rose from the dumpster. She looked like a being from another world. Her red, stringy hair floated in the air like a pile of snakes.
Y'all was there too long if you got that much detail. I would have
Her long,
dipped.
pointy nose with a huge black blitz on its top dangled on her face. And her eyes. I've never seen such wide, scary eyes. Her eyes almost
I'm not staring at her
stretched
face.
to
They
the
keep
cheekbones,
keeping
making
her face
stare
right there.
cold as a dead fish.
I don't want to
She
see it.
slowly crawled out of
Okay.
that pile of the dumpster like a four-legged animal.
It's giving Momo.
We slowly took our steps back in fear. I didn't know you boys would come to visit me. She looked like a woman, but her voice was of a possessed demon. Our bikes were still far from our reach, and I knew if we tried to run, she had a very good chance to catch one of us and do unthinkable things. So I tried to play it cool. We were only fooling around.
Let's get out thumbnail.
Were you? Yeah. In fact, we were just about to leave. You know, our parents must be worried, so... I don't think your parents know you are here. Look, we're
Why is
sorry,
y'all talking?
Dumpster lady.
I can't.
It won't happen again, okay? Dumpster lady. That's not bad. But what won't happen again? This. I mean, we'll never come back here. We promise. Yeah.
Y'all should have just ran.
Who said you'd be able to leave and come back again?
If I see somebody, first of all, I would never be freaking dumpster diving. But if I see somebody come from the dumpster looking crazy, I'm not going to interact. I'm going to run. Like, y'all having too much dialogue.
Saying this, she jumped on
Please.
Muriel and started choking him. Her filthy long nails dug into
See,
Muriel's flesh.
She shouldn't even been that close to jump on nobody.
I, on the
She
other
would've got
hand, was
rocked,
so
okay.
taken aback by fear that for a few seconds I didn't know what to do. And then an idea came to my mind. I ran close to her and poked her in the eye with my picking
I'm
up
crying.
tool. This made her move away while holding her one eye, writhing in pain. And I picked up Muriel from the ground.
Muriel need to go to the
We both started
doctors.
running
He
to
got
the
an
tree
infection.
and turning back to see the lady chasing us like a mad dog. She was literally running like a four-legged animal. Stop, you little pigs! I'll catch you and break your necks like twigs! Stop! Obviously, we didn't stop. As soon as we got to our bikes, we bolted out of there. The lady chased us till the factory went out of our sight, and then we never saw her again. We didn't stop until we reached Muriel's house. I went home shaking like a coward and didn't utter a single word to my parents. Muriel and I both knew that we would be the ones to get in trouble for sneaking out and risking our lives.
That don't matter when you just went through what you went through. Tell your parents. Muriel got infected, and y'all not gonna say nothing. This crazy lady tried to kill y'all, and y'all just gonna go to sleep like nothing happened. Absolutely not.
So we remained quiet about this lady. But the story doesn't end here. The next day, Muriel came for a sleepover at my place. We were just watching TV before dinner when my dad turned to the news channel. The county sheriff has said to have found the body of an 11-year-old boy in the dumpster near the abandoned factory this afternoon. As per the autopsy report, the boy died due to choking. The police officers also found a strand of red curly hair stuck in his hand. The sheriff is suspecting that the killer is a woman with red curly hair. The victim's family claimed that the boy left home on his bike this morning and never came home. His bike is also missing. No suspect has been identified yet. Muriel and I exchanged a fearful look. We told our parents about this woman right away, and they took us to the police station immediately. Both Muriel and I gave them information about the appearance of the woman, and they distributed her sketches so that people could identify her.
That's literally Momo.
In the area, but she never was. The boy's bike was found in the cornfield 2 days later, but there was no sign of that woman. The fact that if Muriel and I didn't get the chance to escape that night, one of us, or maybe both of us, might have been dead already.
That's gonna be it for this video. This second story, they literally were kids, so I'm not gonna go too hard, but they were dumb. Y'all snuck out, go dumpster diving, see a crazy lady, talk to the crazy lady, let the crazy lady get close enough to you to jump on you. You escape. Don't tell your parents. Some little boy get unalived, and now y'all, like, it just was dumb. It wasn't that bad though, but yeah, moral of the story, tell your parents what's going on. That first story was crazy, big plot twist. I was not expecting that. But yeah, so I will see y'all in the next video. We might do some more stories from this channel or from another channel, or leave some requests down below and we could watch and chill together. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.